think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight, the ability to use game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Tight end going in motion here. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Mims sent in motion here. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. They'll try to run with Johnson. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Jackson now on second down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
In motion comes Andrews. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 25. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Receiver in motion, going right. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And He's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70. Trap, check.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll go play action with Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball, because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Throwing is Nix. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds, it looks like, and yes, they do have the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run with Johnson. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The PAT, up and good. And the Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
Second down, Jackson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On third down, Jackson. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hup.
A first down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Set. Ready, ready.
Throwing. Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes
19, Tiger,
third down.
19, Tiger. Trap 60. Ready?
Nix from the gun on third down. Got it into the hands of Mims. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Check smash, check smash. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw is Nix. Now he'll air one out. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big-time play for the Broncos. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. Riggs. Check out.
Nix now on first and 10. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 11-yard line.
Hurt, hurt. Come 19, come 19. Hurt, hurt.
They'll throw, it's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mims sent in motion here. Here's Nix to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Broncos. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. The Broncos are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutt's going to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Jackson. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
In motion comes Andrews. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Jackson up top again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go.
Again, it's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, go.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Nix. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the give, it's Johnson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Denver first down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Ravens 7.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here, the third quarter underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Jackson. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Let's go. Check, Panther. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
To throw is Nix. This is intercepted. He gets free. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Lightning 18. Smash, smash. Ready?
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready?
A tight end in motion now. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go now. Check go.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Tag. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Jackson. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now it's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Mims sent in motion here. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Room to run at the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Come 19! Come 19! Ready?
On first down, right back to Johnson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They send the tight end in motion.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Check, check,
Tight end
check,
going
check.
in motion here.
Roll, roll, roll! Ready?
Another run here with Johnson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go street. Check go.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Jackson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Here we go, set. Hook.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Aguilar goes off in motion. A run here with Johnson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Broncos. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Now an opening. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
And he's going to go down, a sack. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll run again. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry tries to bull his way in. Not much happening there, just a short gain. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this time, he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. That'll be caught. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now it's Johnson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now he'll run it. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard.
Here we go, set. Go.
Jackson now. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Throwing Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Jackson up top again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Again, it's Jackson. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. Second down and 8.
Set up. Dragon 60. Hurt. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates. Hurt.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is caught! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on two more. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Ravens 42.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Trying the left side, it is Johnson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Street. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. He'll try to run for it with Johnson. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it